New straps for your Apple Watch? Let's have a look. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at straps for my Apple Watch. Now, you can buy them from Apple if you have a lot of money. Apple charges a super huge premium for their watch straps. I don't even know how they justify charging so much, but fortunately there are third parties, and I'm looking at 3 different watch straps from a company called Vario. So these are, no surprise, Vario Apple Watch straps. Now, what makes them really interesting is there's 3 different styles, 3 different fabrics. This one actually is coming soon to Kickstarter. We'll get there in a moment. But they have a quick release mechanism. Now, it turns out that the Apple Watch has its own little buckle, and there's a button in the back you push, and then you can slide off the strap and you can put on a different one. Super easy, way easier than a traditional watch. Just one of the many innovations in the Apple Watch. But that mechanism itself is not inexpensive. So what Vario did is they said, there's a smarter way to do this. So you can buy the straps without the adapters, or ideally, in fact, you'd go on one adapter and then you can switch straps using the same adapter. So I have this, obviously it's easy enough to slip on, and now I have my Apple Watch with this. This is the Pewter gray silicone strap, but I'm gonna go and jump in and we'll do a close-up and I'll show you how easy it is, well, relatively easy it is, to switch the bands on the adapter so that you can actually put them on your Apple Watch. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch from this gray one, which is again the silicone strap, and this is $16 with the adapter. So pretty crazy and expensive. Then we're going to switch to this really premium Italian leather strap, and this is the one that's going to be on Kickstarter. So as you'll notice, it doesn't have the Apple Watch adapter. So let's jump into the close-up. So we'll start by just taking the bottom part off, and you can see it slides right out of the Apple Watch, easy enough. And then using the tiny little mechanism, I actually can pull the strap off of the Apple Watch adapter. Now, let's go ahead and put the correct one on. And it's a little tedious. You'll see there's a little bit of fiddling involved here, but you slide that teeny tiny little hole, and then it should line up. Got it good. Slide it back into the Apple Watch. Done. Now, let's do the other half of the watch strap, and that should work hopefully equally smooth. So, let's see. This time, I'm not going to actually take the adapter out of the Apple Watch, just as a little bit of a shortcut. But this does mean that it's going to be a tiny bit trickier. So, we'll switch straps. I'll put it in the one side, and then I use the little slider. My strategy is to put it on top and then use the slider to get it to line up. And it is, as I said, a little bit tricky to get it to work, but we are just about there. Unfortunately, my hand's in the way, but there you go. You saw it snap in and done. That's easy enough. Let's just flip it over and enjoy how beautiful this Italian leather strap is. And there we go. Switched. Easy. Well, not super easy. Honestly, it's a little fiddly. It's not something I would want to do multiple times a day, but if it's once every couple of days or once a week, probably not a big deal. And here's the good news. If it really stresses you out and you watched that little close-up and you thought, there's no way I'm going to do this, you can buy each strap with the watch adapter already attached, all ready to go, and that only costs you $6 more per strap, which obviously gets us to the question of, all right then, how much do these cost? So let's go ahead and look at that. Let me just get this watch back together. There we go. So let's look at the 3 different straps. But before we do, let me ask if you can subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate when you do that. Great. Now, let's see. We're going to start with this one. This is the Clover Rouge NATO style strap, and it's $32 with the adapter, or $6 less if you don't want the adapter. And this is a fabric. It's actually really cool looking. I really like this one. And then number 2 is this. We saw that at the beginning. This is the Pewter gray silicone strap. So this is very much like the straps that Apple sells and the default strap you get with your watch, but just in lots of different colors. And this one is a crazy inexpensive $16 with the adapter, and you can subtract $10 or $6 from that if you want to get it without the adapter. $10 for another color. That is a whole lot cheaper than what Apple charges. Which gets us to this. This is the nicest of the three. This is this very nice Italian leather strap, and it's gonna retail for $44, but Vario tells me that they're gonna be putting it up on Kickstarter in October, and then it's gonna be less expensive through Kickstarter if you wanna back it. So I would definitely check back and look through Kickstarter for Vario. This is a very nice watch strap, and you know, if you can't find it on Kickstarter, then you'll find it on their website, which is at vario.sg, and that's where you can pick up the other straps too. And just look, they have a huge variety of straps and some pretty nice watches too. So that's all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and put my watch back on my wrist, which means, hang on, don't go anywhere. Okay, I will catch you in my next video.